Hello, hello. Yo, Alice, how you doing? How's your Thursday going? Yeah, okay, that's good to hear. I'm doing fine as well. Tomorrow, pizza day. Yeah, Friday, pizza day. As always. I am not sure what weapon to go with yet. I'm between Switchglaive and Fists. Fists is just a little bit closer to good old Tonfa. But Switchglaive is pretty good too. Hi Eva, how you doing? How's your Thursday going? Go check my gear again. I can actually switch back to gun. Good stuff. Are you making progress in Nioh 3? Hungry? Waiting on some food. I see. With waiting, you mean you ordered something? Cunning spirit. Kunimatsu's Inkstone box, what the fuck? More Spirit Force charge rate, huh? Doesn't sound like the worst thing ever. Oh, that's that it works, so I can't leave. Okay. Well, hope it's gonna show up sooner rather than later. Working on an empty stomach is not that fun. I've been there too. I'll be back to it too as well, like, somewhat soon. What ninja weapon do I want? Ninja weapons are mostly fun, actually. Ninja sword was fun. Kusarigama was not that impressive. Tonfa was not that impressive. Split staff was not that impressive. So it's talents, hatchets, ninja swords, or dual ninja swords. Motso is funny. most ninja weapons have a shredder move, so... Doesn't have to be that one. Sword doesn't have one, but sword has other funny moves. These sooner drop. Hell yeah. It's a mystic art now. No, it's not. I just learned that it's not too long ago, apparently. That's a mystic art. Create a shadow of yourself every now and then. The other one I can't find right now. Like every weapon in this game has 2 mystic arts that you can unlock with the story as you progress. Oh, there they are. Nope, no, never mind. And mystic arts are just basically some really cool skills that are very useful and can make your playstyle. Like for the Kusarigama here, it's either more sickle damage with the Kusarigama, or here it's probably more ball damage. Yeah, because Kusarigama is like both a sickle and a ball you swing around. In this game it's probably worth it to go with the sickle rather than the ball. In other games the ball was like OP. Doesn't feel the same anymore. Split staff. More range. And more damage. With range attacks. Or more hits. That's actually kinda good too. Performing a mist after using martial art applies a special effect that raises the damage dealt by the next martial art. Don't like that one too much. And I can't find the other... Oh, the other one is right here. Recovers a small amount of ki after successfully activating mist. That's good. That's pretty good. This is typical Tonfa. The more you attack, the more damage you deal. That's normal. Allows you to cancel out a Tonfa technique using Demon Dance. Yeah, it's classic Tonfa skills, but with new Tonfa moves, it's not the same. Oh, the Calamity skills. Probably worth going into. Gonna learn them all. Glacial Calamity, yep, that one we take too. Are there any mystic arts from this tree? Probably not. I haven't learned the enhanced shrapnel bomb either. Nope. That's nothing. Hatchets. I don't like the mystic arts and the hatchets too much. It's just more damage on the throw or further range on the throw. Hitting an enemy with a mid-air attack will apply a special effect to yourself that raises damage dealt by attacks. Yeah, no. The other one? Press button when guarding against an enemy attack to activate Moon Shadow. And Moon Shadow is this. So it just doesn't rely on the parry anymore. I don't know. Doesn't seem that great at all. Like the shadow here seems interesting. It's the only Mystic Art, apparently. No. That's the other one. Increases damage dealt when attacking an enemy from behind with Ninja Sword. That's just straight up good. Both Mystic Arts are good. If the other weapons, they're just so-so. Yeah, maybe it's Ninja Sword time then. I'm out of ninja points. Well, rip hatchets. Snow drop is gonna be fun. Not many skills yet, though. I need to use my crucible weapons for sword. What are the Mystic Arts on the samurai tree? The spear gets fluidity, increases the speed of spear flourish and rainbow rose, and reduces their wind down. What even are those? Spear flourish, rainbow rose. Spear flourish is right up there. Knocks the enemy backwards when you perform successful key pulls. That's actually kind of good. And the ruse. Ah. So it's focusing on pulls, on the key pulses here. You do them faster. It's not too bad. Makes the weapon more playable. The other one? More force for your thrust attacks. And more range. Because why not? Don't like spear too much in this game. Not gonna touch that anytime soon. Axe. Yeah, more damage in the yokai realm. Not much, but can help against in certain situations. Intensity massively boosts the damage of attacks that reduce your key to 0 or below. So the heavier the attack, the more intense it is. Sounds actually fun, but it's still an axe. Subtle Blade increases the key damage of frontal strikes against enemies that are attacking. Classic Odachi move. Attack when enemies attack and win. And this is just less key consumption when you switch stances using attack moves. Both are fine. Switch glaive. The more you switch, the more damage you deal, is that one. And the other one is just consume less key the more you switch. Don't like either of them. I'm not switching much. Dual swords. Landing an attack reduces the key consumption of subsequent attacks after a time. For a time. This effect can be boosted if you land another attack before it runs out. So it's called momentum, so that implies attack and then attack some more and you'll be better. Landing an attack reduces the amount of damage you take for a time. Huh, attack can be tanky. Or attack can be strong. Well, reduces key consumption actually, it's not just attack more. This lets you do more skills, this lets you do... This lets... Well, makes it tankier, you survive one more hit. Sword, bit of a shame here. This skill is amazing, but it does no damage, and the rest is just not really what I want to see in a weapon. Increases damage dealt when attacking an enemy from behind with a sword. Yeah. can be really good. Or reduces key consumption and dodging. It extends the window of opportunity for deflect. That's good. That's really good, actually. But I'm gonna settle with the fists. Gong activates when you recover full key from a key pulse. Further extends the duration of the unbroken skill. What's the unbroken skill? Oh. Connect a martial art to another martial art. You can do combos with skills. An unbound reduces your key consumption when connecting skills while the enemy is aware of your presence. Actually, both are not that good. I could just stick to this sword still, because this is really good. It's not too bad of a weapon. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the sword a little bit longer, I guess. Got 52 ninja points. Despite learning every ninja sword skill. Guess I can just invest into the ninja tree. Get everything here. There's still so much left. Maybe I just missed every single samurai lock in the game. Or the game really wants to play ninja. I could have kept some of the hatchet skills. I'm gonna just try to get all the mystic arts on every weapon at least. But I might play one at some point. That's it actually, those 4. Maybe time for the good old days. Got the points to spare. I gotta reapply all the skills. And here just want the Calamity skills. Glacial Calamity up. And Tempestuous down. The rest doesn't matter too much. Storm Kunai I could switch out for the Paralysis Shuriken. It's just a good one to have. More damage. And here, definitely some the drop. This is the one that takes a bit longer. What damage from behind? Nah, Shadow Clone. Wagon Kick, Water, Guy Pierce of Fire. It's also kinda good. Gonna go with Water. Because Fire I can just apply anytime with Omnio Magic. Keep to the Swallow Slash. And that's that. In terms of Ninja, just gotta find a decent Ninja Sword. Classic Raikiri. There's an even better one. Ingenious Schemer. Shock Troop. Set. Doesn't seem that good. Doesn't seem so good at all. Any better gear? What do I get from the Shrine Maiden? Faster key recovery, that's pretty okay. Purifying Presence could give me untouched summoning seals. And then you can just spam Pokemon. Oh, the helmet currently is of that set too. So I would go from Shrine Maiden to Wandering Shrine Maiden. I can probably do that. No, I don't have anything here. So that's 4 pieces. I don't get the Yokai debilitation, but I don't use Sacred Water anyway. So I get everything I want out of the 4 pieces from the set. I can even completely switch the pants now. Yeah, this seems fine still. Shock Troop trousers. What is all your waist guard? I don't get anything for 1 piece though. Oh, it's too heavy actually. Can't have that. Valiant Wanderer. For an archer set, huh? Right now I get fond of the Shogunate. Which would come with a waistguard I could throw in for less. Damn, do I have that? No. It is what it is then. I think that's everything. For now. I didn't set this back to sword yet. And with that, I don't think I need to switch any more skills. But did I use sword now? Yeah. Sword. Well, works for me, unfortunately. Almost done with the menuing. I think I can donate all my stuff to PvP, as I call it. Oh, there has been development. Yamo wins. In battle results, I didn't contribute anything to it. I donated gear like 3 times. Donate R, but not Crucible. Done. Did it give me a promotion? Yes, actually. +1 to luck again. It probably goes higher still. Is that all there was to this? No. I did do stuff, but no one else did. How could you? Okay. I think I can donate 1 bar here. That settles really everything. Back to Bakumatsu. the Bakumat's era. Into the Crucible. Life has been pretty uneventful lately. I've just spent the time mostly resting. Yesterday I played too much of my time at Porsche. Because I really wanted to make some achievement progress there. And I got 2 achievements overall. And I made some decent progress on 3 other ones. Which is nice. But damn, I don't like that game. There was one event at the start of the game, like it was a side mission type thing. Oh, they throw. In which one of the NPCs just comes to you and says, hey, it's the 1st of the month. I think I have found this girl I like. Please help me get married. Some bullshit. And then, yeah, you gotta figure out what she likes. It's not fun. And the thing that makes it actually worse is, the one thing she likes is sold by a merchant that shows up on the last day of the month. And that was just at the first one. So, to finish that side mission at all, I had to load a previous save file from the last day, where I preemptively bought the thing that NPC wanted, just so I can then trade it on day 1. I had to replay 2 days, one day taking 20 minutes-ish. Not the biggest fan of that. Yeah, the only thing I gotta blame there is my achievement creep in that game. Gotta be more careful with the game size start, I guess. But I'm making good progress at least. I think I'm halfway done. The actual bad thing is, like, my time at Porsche is the first game in my Time Ad series. And everyone says that the other games are, like, way better. And I totally believe that. So it's just the worst out of the bunch. How did that go again? That's the one. Ooh. Maybe I should have picked dual swords instead. I'm missing a shredder move. Completely right now, actually. I can always go with something else eventually. Oh yeah, no range on that. I haven't checked my Omnia box in forever. Maybe I should have done that too to start. Like resting rights is, well, not useless. Okay. You can't even reach me if you wanted. It's for 5k. I did not check the skills. That is a cool one, but I didn't expect that one. Didn't have the Mystic Art yet. Sort of meditation is currently locked because of a crucible art. It is cool. This is fine. I never use these. Think better there. I think it's fine. I was just surprised with that one skill hitting for 5,000. It was cool. To me, it kinda has the same vibes as some Portuguese grandma punishing their nephews with a flip-flop. But it's cool, alright. I like it too. It might actually be better than the key pulls that I had before that. Can't do anything. Never liked GG's. I found a move that works for me. It was always a thing in the other games too, but I never used the sword much in the other games. Loot. I was listening to another streamer the other day. Was Ninja not in the other two Nioh? Nope. There was no mode mechanic like in this game and the other games. The weapons were present, but they were all just on the same level. They all had stances. Like, that's why I'm a bit sad about the Tonfa. Because the high stance Tonfa was busted. It was so fun to use. And they took it away. You were able to have a ninja-like playstyle in the other games as well. But it was, well, more endgame builds related, like locked. That makes sense. Nah, I actually got knocked off the cliff. Everyone loves a busted weapon. Yeah, and that was the Tonfa for me. Other people said it was the Kusarigama. Probably true. Didn't play that one much. Makes sense. I love playing ninja. I like the idea of playing both classes in one character too. Yeah, it really works in this game as well, because some bosses have kind of two phases now, and some phases feel better to deflect and some phases feel better to dodge. At least, but that was my impression with the past two bosses. The guy with the gun yesterday and the final boss of Act 3. Or region number 3 rather. Can't really go wrong with anything you do though. Hey. You're a little too close now. Huh. 80% of the time I'm playing ninja, but if I'm needing more DPS and defense, I'll switch to samurai. I feel I have it kind of mixed. I can't tell if I'm one samurai or ninja. Right now it's some, yeah, today it's been samurai more, but overall I think I've played pretty balanced. Like, ooh. Almost 7,000 damage. That move is really cool, actually. There are a lot of people that are really good. It's fun to see how they make a character work for them. Yeah, and like in endgame, when you have set bonuses that are actually powerful and change the game, it's... yeah, that's where the game actually begins, usually. Close. My defense in Samurai is 175, and Ninja is 140. Where can you see that? Defense. 860. Ninja's actually tankier. My Ninja's actually tankier than the Samurai. That's funny. Not off by much, so they balanced them well. It depends on your actual armor. Like, I'm not really wearing any heavy armor on my samurai, and the Wayfarer vest here is for level 37. Like, that's actual something I need to replace. But the set bonus makes it worth it. Set bonus makes it nice still. I go light with the ninja for my agility. Yeah, same here. My ninja is still light as well. Now you can see that by the color of the equipment weight on the top of this, on the top center screen. Like, blue means pretty light, and both of my sets are blue still. If I could change something here, it would go green, and green means you consume more ki, you move slower, you don't want to be green, and you don't want to be anything else than like higher than green either. That's even worse. Than both of mine are green. You could try to level up your stamina a little bit. With stamina, it increases the threshold at which you stay blue. Green is not the end of the world, though. Like, people have told me that green is perfectly fine. I personally just prefer blue. Has always been working out nicely for me. Sometimes you don't really have a choice. If you want to have a specific set bonus, because the set bonus is fun, then you might need to switch to heavier gear anyway. But that's like not necessary for a first playthrough. Like, going for a matching set makes sense, but it's not required to get anywhere. Especially not in this game. Still works. I might have to play with that a little. Yeah, if you can reduce it, it can make a difference between 1 or 2 extra attacks, which is nice. Oh, what's that? Huh. Funny. I'm still at the beginning, so there's not a lot of matching sets. And the only one is heavy, and it's too heavy. That's cool. The area right now is kind of sick. I like this crucible. I wouldn't worry too much about sets. Just look at the defense numbers and pick the ones that are the highest, while the armor itself still being light. That's what I can recommend. Is that a fucking Itsumade? That's rough. That's rough. This was the toughest enemy in Nioh 2, by far. Actually, nice that they bring those back. Sure. Oh, no soul core, huh? I got all my resources. Like, that's a genuine mini-boss. They haven't been, like, showing up in groups in Nioh 2, but every time one showed up, it was hell. The big birds are strong. Nice. Almost clean numbers. Not too early. I shot right between them. Okay. No! That's like 20 of them. Just gonna wait. Is this guy trying to throw shit? Yeah, sure does. Yeet. Grandpa jumps off the roof. One is a skill issue, but probably wasn't intended. Shimasen player right in there. Hey. Feeling. I just don't trust wells anymore. Hey, a shortcut. Nice. Anything down here? They don't do much. Maybe I should have kept the Storm Kunai. Paris doesn't really work that well. Even on the frontal attack, it hits for almost 6,000. No debuffs, no nothing. Like if you hit that on from the perfect angle, maybe in combination with paralysis, that's devastating. New skills. Savage Blade Cutter. More skill damage. Not interested. Reduces familiarity as well, that's what I don't like about it. Ooh. With the right ninjutsus, ninja does feel pretty powerful. Not gonna lie. Boss fight time. Let's see. What's it gonna be? That's something new, alright. Nuribotoke. Nuribotoke? Oh ho ho ho. HP. Some rough moves. Second one. That didn't work out well. What the fuck? Okay. I mean, the weak points are obvious. One more of those and that's actually game. Iframe using that shit. Losing half the bar while transforming. There it is. Sick boss actually. Haven't seen much of him though. Even had some healing left, it wasn't even close. Actually, I think you dropped that, but... wasn't even close. Could probably shoot the crystals or throw some kunai at them. Seems like a ninja boss. Where's my helmet?
Takechiよ。ずっと待っていた。己を責めて何度も心折れかけた。けれどあなたがいたから。
無事だったか。
やはり彼らの狙いは御所の霊樹を焼くこと。
そのために霊石を集め眠ってる英雄を蘇らせようと。面白くねえ。
霊樹こそ国松を討つための最後の希望。何としても守らないと。
慶喜様、本能寺の地獄が跡形もなく。
不定老子ども、手こずらせおって時を無駄にはできん。
Fish, dude.
次の一手を打つ。
Never seen that before, actually. So the next spirit we're gonna gain are some fishies. Maybe some that can actually traverse water then? That would make sense because everything else is kind of covered.
お涼は俺の片割れが命を張った女。俺からも礼を言う。しかしあんたと知り合いだったとはな。驚いた。ま、詳しくはおいおい聞かせてくれ。さて、こっから先も一山ありそうだが、まずは弾の補給だ。俺は一旦鳥羽に戻る。あんたも気が向いたら顔を出してくれ。
竹千代、またしてもあなたに助けられました。それにしてもお互い変わっていませんね。変わったのは私の名だけ。今はお涼と呼ばれています。江戸が炎上したあの日から国松への抗戦を続けてきましたが、敵は多勢。地獄はこの国を飲み込み、最後に残った御所の霊樹にも敵が迫っています。私はこれから高杉殿と共に志士たちの拠点に戻ります。支度を整え、次なる戦いに備えねば。
Yep. Door's open now. I get it. I get it. Wait, where am I? Ah, the crucible was here. That gate's probably still locked, so it's down to this spike. Capturing enemy base, exploring this area a little bit. And the world is open. And this area isn't that big. It's about the same size as the first one. Might just be wrong impression though. Closed. Can't be opened right now. You're still in story mode, dude. Can't go exploring now. How about not? Oh, no? Yeah, now it's fine. Now you watch the cutscene. Good player. Just a second. Okay. The cutscene that added nothing, by the way. Hmm.
慶喜め、必要におっても。だが諦めるわけにはいかぬ。ここはこの老いぼれが時間を稼ごう。皆々は清水へ逃れよう。あとは頼んだぞ。どうか生き延びてくれ。
Okay, so this goes into a side quest. Yeah. Well, well, well. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, give side quest.
頼みがある。井戸だ。人目を忍んだわ。再退してより今もどこか。
Okay. So now it's either go left or go right. I need to go everywhere anyway, but where do I go first? Cat chasing comes first. There has been a development with our neighbor's cat. Like, there was always... like, that's a bit of a... what's the word of it? Troublemaker. Neighbor's cat is always out for trouble when he's here. He's hunting our small cats. He's not that fun to anyone living here. But we still give him food every day in the morning. Because he's not getting much at home. Or I guess he needs more than he gets or something. We just provide. I don't really question that much too often. Yesterday he got in an accident, or he was missing for a couple days throughout the week. And we realized yesterday that he got in an accident a couple days ago that broke his waist. Which was very pitiful. But we informed our neighbor immediately, and he actually had enough time to just bring him over to the vet, who confirmed that it was not that major of a thing. Like, he got lucky with the place that was broken. We don't know how he got there, but any treatment that he had to get was successful, and he's already back home, vibing. Hopefully he's more calm now. Like, I don't like that cat in particular much, because he's just always hunting our small ones. Which kinda sucks. Not leaving anyone alone here. Where they should be able to just chill, because it's their home. Still, not cool that he's in pain like that. I'm glad he's at least healthy now again. Or recovering well. More like. Our cats are very fine. No harm there. I'm actually surprised that our our youngest cat doesn't have more accidents. Because he was always like exploring in the forest. And the forest got some dangers in it. Like small snakes, small badgers. Other cats. Fuck. Maybe even the occasional squirrel. This is messed up. Hope it stays long enough. He did have a couple injuries before in his life, but they were never that bad. luckily. And right now he's just sleeping downstairs. Our second youngest is sleeping on my shelf. Has been for the past couple hours. Probably is gonna wake up soon. And the older ones are just trying to hide from the heat. Somewhere around the house. Probably also downstairs. Apparently it's the final day of the heatwave day. They have been saying that for 3 days now. There seems to be a thunderstorm coming tomorrow that's gonna cool down everything again. Can't wait. Oh. Hey, hey, and a new fist skill. Kick cycle for water. Doesn't really seem that impressive. And it's a hold Y move. And the fist also has this hold Y move, and this one is way cooler. So, waste of a skill. But you could actually just put the one move on high stance and the other move on another stance. So there might still be ways to make use of the bow. Got me convinced. Oh, Crucible. Tracking is real. Oh, this is a tough setup. Tough matchup. Konaki GG. Good old GG. A regular chest. Good, good. haven't been around here yet, but it feels like it. One more intellect and then it's looking good again. So close. Another one. Blinding shell. Demon god mask. That sounds impressive, but what if the demon god is just a bit of a jokester? And it's just a monocle or something that you can't see through. A mask comes in many shapes. Ah, damn. That everything? I think there's one more corpse right here. That's it. Yeah, +1 sacred water. That's exactly what I needed. I should use consumables more, but... eh. Hey, chicken dude. What about those two? They can be extremely useful. But... well... I like that move a lot, actually. It's so high risk, high reward, it's actually funny. That one move makes the sword just viable for me as a weapon. Like, if I hold down Y, I'd either wanna see a meat grinder in action, or something like this. And to be fair, most weapons do follow that rule. The game does weapons pretty well, actually. At least most of them. I'm actually looking forward to the DLC weapons that are gonna drop soon. The Hoko and Shield. Short Spear. And well, Shield. I'm usually not much of a Shield player. But in this game I'm curious. So now going up the roof. It feels like it's possible, but I can't do it. Enemy base. Just looking for a way to get to that corpse over there. It's probably connected to the other roofs over there, but might as well do the enemy base now. Thinking how you were so close to him, but it worked. Yeah, sometimes they just panics. If they are out of key, they can't really do much. A shield and a short spear in one, yes. Releasing in 2 weeks-ish. Actually less than 2 weeks. More, and then the source. Gets me out of here. That's too soon. Oh, loot. This is probably more of a ninja type enemy. Hey, worst timing for that. Sneeze coming up as the enemy charges up. Damn. The world is against me. What's it gonna be? Kenshiji again. Go home, Grandpa. 600? It was missing a 0, what the hell? These guys. Thank you much. Hate it when they sit on you. They like to do that though. Can't really do much about it. Not many enemies, like I think the monkeys do that too. It's more like a jump. But yeah, the cheats do that way too much. It's a golden chest and a weapon master there. I could just move on here. Shrine, no matter what. Three skills learned. Last stand. Reduces ki consumed by attacks in proportion to how little ki you have remaining. Heh, it's actually kinda good. Ninjutsu Link. Increases the stock of ninjutsu that you have used to defeat an enemy by 1. So, spam ninjutsu, get 1 back. That's pretty good. Especially if you use powerful ninjutsus. That's extremely strong, actually. For 2 points. Sorry, cat, you gotta go. This is actually broken. If I read that right. Like, my ninjutsus hit hard. Let me look for a test dummy. Ah, the weapon master's not a test dummy. Chicken dude isn't one either. I think I can get it back. That one I got back. Okay, so you only get 1 back if the ninjutsu killed him. It's not, you can just use 3 ninjutsu and get 3 back. No, you need to get the kill with a ninjutsu to get 1 back. So if you one-shot, it's still very good, but it's not as strong as I first thought it would be. What's a kappa doing here? It's a closer move. Yeah, kind of then. Well, just get the resource back. So now it's kinda close to death. I use this. And I get 1 back immediately. Since like from behind and staying in melee is the best for killing the wolf. It works for me at least, yeah. Anytime you see a big yokai, being close to them is usually the safest spot to be. The chicken dudes are not really that big, but they're big enough. No weapon master? Oh, he didn't load in yet. Seems to work better than range for me. He just chases you. Yeah, and the launch attacks he's got are not that fun to deal with. They have such a long reach and then pounce. Exactly that one, the pounce.
こんなところまでよく来
They
たも
don't
の
use
だ
it
な。
much when you're close to them.
それなりの心得はあるようだ。隠居した忍びの道楽に付き合うつもりはあるかね。
Sawamura
困ってばかりで
Yasusuke.
は体が鈍ってな。よし、やろうか。古臭い忍と侮るなよ。
Onfa Master.
マイルズ、お主も稲流にしては嫌に古式だな。この老いぼれより古臭いとは面白い。今日で生き残るだけはだがここかよ。
Haha, you still not drop. Love to see it. Exporting a fly at that point. That looked awesome. Just watching another stream and it seems like all of the non-humans you just stack on them. The humans are the hardest, it seems at least. It depends on the type of skills they use against you, I guess. Like regular human enemies are not an issue. I feel like.
凄まじい技のさえ楽しませても
Yeah, he had some fun. Ah, for bosses, human bosses, that's... Yeah, you're right. I'd agree on that. Human bosses have been more troublesome to me as well. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I did take a couple hits. I did trade damage. I like trading damage. This is still the toughest enemy in every game, I feel. Like Gravity. I think I've only won one battle against Gravity so far. And that's like one win against 10,000 occurrences. I can fight Chicken Dude again, I guess. Man, they should nerf Gravity. Ah, shame. Everything misses. I think. Ah, launch like even from up close. Into a kick. Into no stagger, please. Into death. He pounds at you from close range already? I thought it was range based. Well, the more you know. Can't go back there, apparently. Well, well, well. Up the rock. Oh, and now I gotta be on the other side to activate that? That's some bullshit. Okay, I gotta weaken him a little bit, but then I can finish them off with a glacial blast. It doesn't go onto the floor. That's a shame. Two HP. Okay. Gotta respect my health. One more than I need. I only have 1,000,000 gold. I cannot give too much. They seem happy. That's the type of bot I can't work against yet. Another day, another bot, as I always said in the past, but this one... This one's rare. Whatever, just ignore it. I should be able to ignore the Baron soldier and focus on the Yoki. I don't really know what they are doing. The Yokis, however, can be dangerous. Alright. I forgot what I called him, Koshi? I think I called him Koshi. Electrocuted, huh? Got hit by the lightning. So when you die by the element of the enemy, it does not go towards the enemy.
私の手も安全なところにいるのか。
That settles that. Random Magatsu warrior up there. In a high ground situation, you don't have to worry too much. Enemies are not gonna hit you. Often. It actually worked out more than it had to, I guess. There it is. What a clean... the stat tree. Actually, I don't know what to level up next. Maybe more magic. Magic on 40 gives me more stuff to use, I believe. Yeah. One more talisman if I hit that. A lot more hearts. I don't really need key that much. But when you look at what the stats do, Constitution is just mostly life. Heart is mostly key and key recovery. Thing is, you typically have enough of that, and it recovers very quickly already. Like key, you don't need much in Nioh. Stamina, that's worth it. That's equipment load, lets you equip heavier gear. Strength is just damage. Skill is apparently ninjutsu power. I didn't even know that. Skill is required sometimes for equipment to activate its special effects, so that's why I have it. Like sometimes stats, bonus stats on gear is just locked behind stats like this. Intellect makes your buffs last longer, not necessary. Helpful though. And magic gives you more talismans to use, and that's what I usually want to have. I want the option at least. So with 40 magic I can have another talisman. I can't use it because my shortcut wheel is kind of full at this point. But I like the option at least. Feather? Wait a minute. You wanna keep the Gust? Gust is just arrow deflection, it's pretty sick. Mucina gives you preservation, which gives you actual revives. Absolutely OP, can't recommend this enough. Tadarabochi, which is like a mini boss in the first area, gives you Sloth, which makes enemies slower. Extremely good. Only for a time, but still. Nuribotoke gives Steer, that's the Mimic War. Steel increases your defense by quite a bit. Very helpful if you want to live longer. And the Demon of Envy gave me Hellfire, which is an awesome fire skill that I cannot live without anymore. Impurity Transfer? Puts negatives effect from you onto an enemy. Sick, actually. Like, this is a nice little system here that you should play around with a little bit. Like, everything in the upper positions gives you Pokemon to use. I'm using Ibaraki Doji because it's an easy lightning debuff application. A boss for later. And this one I actually want to switch out now, that's why I'm here. It's just a little bonus that helps you deal more damage. They will also give you special effects, as shown in the center of the screen. You can also just go for those. They are random for every single core that you find. I could just take this one for the equipment drop rate. I never have to actually use the Pokemon itself. The special effects by themselves are just nice to have sometimes. Like here's got an extra 100 life from Enki. And cheaper jumps. It's kind of funny. But maybe something elemental will still make sense. I just like having elemental summons. Preferably lightning, actually. That would be the best. It doesn't really show up in the icon, though. Ibarakidoji is a lightning one, but you only see that it applies lightning because of the animation. So every enemy just brings their own benefits, really. As we're going through these, it makes more sense now. The game is a little overwhelming. Yeah, absolutely. It was even worse in the other Nioh games. They removed a couple stats. Nioh 1 had a custom stat just for ninjutsus and a custom stat just for magic. And one just for your spirit. Like, that one was confusing as hell. It's still not that clear, but I feel like they made some decent choices with how they lined up their stats. Oh, Kasha with the spinning top. Was a similar skill in Nioh 2. This also applies fire, probably. Not bad, then. Blood Edge Demon could apply lightning. I'm gonna go with this one. It's so customizable. I know it will eventually click, but yeesh. Not at first. Yeah, you don't have to worry too much about the intricacies. Like, you only get one Yang position here at the start of the game and maybe 2 Yin positions. So you can make 2 talismans at best, and both of those are gonna be not useful. Because you need to first get the soul cores. For the Yamainu, for the chicken dude, for example, what would he get? Where is he? There. You get either a Pokemon that lunges once and swipes with a projectile at the enemy, plus some faster movement and quick attack damage. The special effects actually seem pretty good, but the Pokemon itself is not that impressive. And in a Yin position, if you put it, you would get a talisman. I have way too many of these, I gotta sort them out eventually. You would get Strider, and Strider makes you run faster for a while. It's... yeah, it's not that good. I have Jailer only equipped right now. He's the highest level I have. The level doesn't... it matters for the upper, for the Yang position. It matters for summoning. It doesn't matter for the talisman. So Jailer only, the regular one. I don't even have a regular one. I'm assuming it's Hellfire. Gives you fire stop in the Yin position and just... let me check Yang. Yang. Yeah. Small little attack. It's better than nothing, I guess. The summon is fine. It gives you also a Spirit Force bonus. What's that mean? Increases Spirit Force in proportion to the fire damage you deal to enemies. So... I don't know what Spirit Force is, to be honest. I'm assuming it's the yellow bar below the key. I don't actually know what it does. But it's probably gotta have some use. That's my understanding. Like it affects your guardian and does more damage. Maybe. Like that's a new thing I might haven't really thought much about yet. The things you don't really need to. You can just play the game as a regular Souls-like. Recognize enemy patterns. And have fun like that. And die every now and then, I guess. From Google, Spirit Force is a dedicated combat resource meter used to power your Guardian Spirit skills and special activations. Visually presented as a segmented bar alongside your health and key, it functions similarly to Anima from previous games in the series. Oh, so you need... Oh! Okay, then it makes total sense. You can see that the claw, for example, has a 40 next to it. That means it costs 40 of the yellow bar. I can have 95 in total. I can either spend 40 on the first skill or second on the second. And if I use it, it just consumes that. That makes so much sense. I thought the yellow bar wasn't even related to that for some reason. I thought both of the abilities were kind of its own thing. So it's just used as a resource to use those skills. Doesn't shoot. And there comes preservation. Like that's the one talisman I cannot recommend enough. Even if it doesn't last very long. The preservation talisman from the Mujina is life-saving, literally. Lasts for about 30 seconds or so. But if you die in those 30 seconds, you actually live. Happens to me all the time. Ah, the delay. Playing Elden Ring. Good old horse. Another fist combo. It's another player with a buff from his clan that brings him back to 25% health per die. From a clan? I haven't seen that. Like clans are gonna unlock, I think in the second region or so. And you can basically choose one or later multiple plan that can give you certain bonuses. Like I right now just get more luck. And a little bit more damage if I keep comboing. Can I one-shot them? Yes. Okay. Best skill ever. That's what he said. He was much higher than I was. He was farming glory for it, maybe? That's one way to increase the buff, yeah. You get glory for just fighting the Red Grave Revenants, like the people that you can just spawn from Red Graves. And it's usually just used as the PvP resource. You can use it for skins, certain weapons. It's not that great. In other games I usually just went for glory if I needed it for achievements. You can mix and match different clan bonuses later on as well, but it's just important that you pick one that you think fits you first and then worry about matching them later. Like that's something that is more appropriate later on. There's one Nuribotoke on the map. Appears in the scroll? Is he even here? Did I miss him? I think I missed him. He's on the map of the entire world map, but he's not actually here. At least I have a reason to teleport down now. To teleport around a bit. I tend to get greedy at the end of a fight, so it would be good to have something that ensures I don't 100% die. Same. Enemy has 1% health. I don't care how many percent I have. It's either him or me at that point. What I usually prefer, though, I gotta throw that one in, I do try to at least throw all my shit first. Like when I have a throwing knife or something, I try to get the finisher on with that. And not go melee. But going melee is always fun too. Oh, the Peeless Katana. Must not do that one. But I can accept it, I guess. Range stuff first. Exactly. I like the spin to win of the axe. I can see that.
あなたですか八坂神社にデーモンが群がってるようです。おそらくデーモンを招き寄せる大量のアムリタがおっと
When they're staggered,
この国で
I
は
have every
霊
health
石と
bar
呼ぶの
level,
でしたね
melt them. Yeah.
霊石が悪用する
I like that a lot on
ものに渡らない
weapons that
ように
have just a meat
ぜひ
grinder.
獅子側で確保したい。用意した大砲でデーモンを倒し持ち帰ってくれませんか。もちろん。
Like dual blades are the classic for that. With dual blades you just do this. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have the skill! I thought it came with by default, the water sword. And it just goes on. Like this is actually really fun to use. The thing is, I can only have one decent weapon. Where's my sword? It was a Raikiri. Where did it go? Bottom of the list probably, actually, because I removed everything. No, it's not. I lost my sword. It's gone. I even know the name of it, but I can't find it anymore. That's what I get. I should just stick to dual blades now, but nah. I can find it. And Demon Cutter does the job as well, so I don't need the exact sword that I had. My Guardian skill does that for my Samurai, but only for a few seconds. It does seem faster. It is as fast as it gets. The one problem with it is that it doesn't deal much damage on each individual hit. It's very fun to use though. Like if you land that skill when the enemy is out of key and maybe under certain elemental debuffs, and you're behind him as well, that's just awesome. Yeah, my Raikiri sword just dissipated into thin air apparently. It's gone. I don't know where it went. Oh, not a big deal. I like this skill more than the slashing. And I think it shows. I'm using it a lot in fights.
竹千代、ちょうどよかった。頼みたいことが。ここから北にある大宮は知っていますか？獅子と新選組がある。龍馬が今近頃、その大宮戦いの最中、組がいるとか、それが何かは分かりませんが、大宮を調べてもらえ手がかりが。私ももう少し詳しく。
I can accept the myth, but I cannot finish it, I'm assuming.
馴染みの鍛冶屋に片連絡がねん。無事でいるとは。
All this way? Locked in now. Okay. Oh well. I can't escape this side quest.
俺の預けてる刀はな、ただの刀じゃねえんだ。俺たち獅子にとっては希望そのもの。失うわけにはいかねえ。あれは鍛冶屋だ。遅かったか。まずはあいつらを追い払うぞ。大事な刀。二条城の形の方に早く追いかければ。
Oh. A stone throw on the roof. I was wondering that my ally would go here.
刀はここにはないみてえだな。何か手がかりはないか。二条城跡。長倉新八の隊。長倉はかなりの手だ。俺はこいつを。
Okay. So this is the pause point for the mission where I shouldn't progress. It's this one. So back up here, Spirit Rain. Actually, this one first. This one first. Yep, this way. Half health, almost. Okay, the range isn't that far. Round 2. They don't really do much. I do like that it's kind of easy to deflect them though. It wasn't really a thing in Nioh 2 when they first appeared. The attack patterns are the same. One at a time. Anything else up here? Nah. Impossible to hit. Gotta run an errand. Good luck with that. Eat. I missed the one thing I actually wanted to get to. Oh well. Back we go. At least the area is now safe. I was so dragged by the environment. Couldn't even stop. Ask why I'm there to begin with. Invisible wall here, by the way. Classic open world. I gotta complain about it every time. You just gotta. No player, do not take any other entrance. Use the designated one. We put effort into that one.
坂本が死ぬまで話さぬくらいだ。大切な風習に違いない。
Hey.
なんだこの甘い匂いは。おい、あやかしに囲まれたようだ。これを持って逃げろ。
Report to Himiko. So the missions, the side quests here are just like, yeah, go there, find stuff, go back. It's a mixed bag. It was like that. Side missions were like that in Nioh 1 as well. Not all of them, but like fight 10 waves of yokai. Just a second. Okay. I have to confirm that my cat's still sleeping. Sometimes I feel like I'm just hearing sounds. Nah. Usually she's like not sleeping that long. I mean, she's fine. She just stretched up there. Okay, Kurski. Ninja time. I'm trying. But I can't. Fire. Fire. Lightning. Slow. I called it a draw. He would have died there. If quick change didn't run out. It did. I didn't really dodge any of his moves, so it wouldn't have been a clean victory anyway. Storm of Strikes, Shadow. Okay. Well, that's a good welcome, I guess. Beware the massive cannon. It seems to be the way into the next story relevant place. One must not accidentally go to the Peter's Katana side quest. Uh-oh. Oh, that's easy. Oh! Gas does not help against that. I was so confident it would. Oh, that's disappointing. Can deflect any projectile. Enemy uses gun. Nope, you're dead now. That's too much. That's... Come on. You should have known. That's not just any projectile, dude. Who even used that? Oh, it comes out with a delay. Can it be sniped? Yes, they can. Anyone else here? I'm missing a decent skill. I mean, the one with the water is fine, but doesn't deal that much damage. Maybe I should just use this more for good backstabs. Or getting behind them with this and then just commit with the hold move. Might make for a decent combo. Maybe I should switch sword to something else. I'm gonna switch weapons again tomorrow. At least ninja side. I think I'm gonna stick to the regular sword and samurai for a little while longer. That one's fine. Ninja sword though. Just missing the sword or something. My coughing has gotten a lot better. I don't think I've coughed that much today. Medication is working. Or so Big Pharma wants to believe, I guess. No, I'm actually happy it's not that bad anymore. It was really rough yesterday and the day before. Yes, tomorrow I think it's called. Mysteries of Nioh magic. What now? Grants a chance for Nioh magic items, other than summoning seals, to remain unconsumed on use. Like when there's that is called untouched Nioh, or untouched talismans or something. If that's on equipment, you can see the exact percentage of how much it actually increases the chance. I think that's relevant information. It's just missing there. It's probably a plus 20% or something. It wouldn't be worth 20 points if it wasn't at least that much. Just get their stuff regardless, that's nice. Oh shit, I have found the back rooms. I'm gonna vibrate into another dimension. I did it. Game broken. Just gotta keep walking into things and you just... a no clip out of existence. Ah, that would have been so cool. There. Little crucible. More damage. Straight up more damage. Huh, I saw that one coming. I did not see that one. That's fine. Back than to see the boss fight. Ah, it's just more like a big creature fight. It's a crucible. But still. Four waves. Easy does it. I'd like to have another boss fight today, actually. But they're hiding. No, mate, hey? Minor crucible. Yeah, pretty much. But still, they do throw some big enemies at you every now and then. could do it more. Like, I'd like to fight two of the Gaki chiefs at once at this point. I think it would be fun. Because they are not really that much of a threat on their own anyway. Like, Nioh 1 had some missions in it that were double boss fights. And back in the day, they made me rage quit the game, actually. Close up earshot. In this game I kind of want some of those. Because the game has given you so many tools since Nioh 1 that would be really helpful in a double boss fight. I'd like to see them again. Like, some of them were actually terrible. And I guess Team Ninja did accept that feedback, that they were not very fun, and never did it again. Or at least not as often. At this point I kinda miss him. Be careful about Mike Wazowski here. Damn. Ah, so much jumping. I wonder if we will see it in the DLC. Oh, the base game's not over yet. But I wonder too. The DLCs have been always harder than the base game was. And always added some really cool shit, actually. Like, there was always a Ninja Gaiden cameo mission. There was always at least one extremely fun boss fight. Other than just challenging stuff. There's gonna be a shrine right here, and then I can just actually progress to the palace. I do wanna do a couple of the side missions. I'm progressing too fast right now. I mean, I do wanna get the last Spirit Vein skill before I explore too much. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spot. But yeah. Right. And I can't hear the bell yet. But
俺は役に立てただろうか。高杉さん。
yes. The Suna drop makes this sword kind of funny. take one attack and then one parry. Just having fun. Doesn't deal much damage. I really wish it would. It is a cool animation, yeah. It is taken from a boss from a Nioh 2 DLC. One of my favorite bosses of all time. Can't be used against grabs. Ah, too slow. And they're low health, they don't really want to fight anymore. Ah. I was looking for the Chichiko. I like moves that are just a little silly, instead of just straightforward. Ah, that's gonna be annoying. Kappa chasing. Classic. A Crucible Wraith. What's it gonna be? A Vaira. Okay. Ooh. The Dama of the Well. Go home. You're drunk. It is kinda funny. They were never hiding in a well before this game, and I can't see it often enough. Ha! He got yeeted. That's so cute. They're really good, nice, yeah. I've always been like that. Little goofballs. Up. I'm actually looking for the Chichiko still. I feel like I'm going further and further away from him. There he is. Hey. Nice shot though, as they would say in Scotland. It's even cuter. Yeah, the Chichikos are completely new. They haven't been around. They make for a decent open world edition. Can't complain too much about them. The animal petting in this game goes strong, that's for sure. Didn't get too many animals to pet in the other games. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. There was another way. I didn't check out yet, but I can't find that one. Isn't there a ladder? What's a ladder? Yeah. Here.
Nani?
Dead. Yeah. The kamikaze grab from the shinobi has always been hard hitting, and I wasn't full health. On full health we can't survive that in this game. Damn, that's far without a shrine actually. So be it. Wrong way. Classic. I made a mistake. Let's go this way instead. You can go fast, but you cannot go too fast. The jump saved me as well. I'm lucky that explosions canonically don't go in the air. Oh, 7,000 backstab damage. Maybe I should go with the other mystic art that increases backstab damage even more. It's such a cool skill too. The sword is really stylish. in this game. Like in other games, what you did was just low stance, mash. Or apply paralysis. Then get behind enemy and EI slash. I don't have it equipped on low stance. Damn. Because that slash hits really hard. What's the name of the teleport skill? They want parry? Let me check. Flowing Mist. It's on the right side of the tree. And for ninjas, they are not really agile. And the walk-up move is one that they get from a crucible weapon. Like I got the Beast and Touch here, which gives me the crucible arts, Sword of Meditation. So that one's RNG. But the skill is really awesome. The martial art. Gonna blow up again. Down, open up the shortcut. That's a good idea. New pepper. And the freeze frames on the close-up. Sword of Meditation hits way harder than the EI slash, but the EI slash is still pretty demolishing. I think I'm almost done with the area. I don't think there's gonna be another boss fight today. Oh yeah, something that I always do that might help in general. When you have the spirit resource and you're out of ki and you cannot move, you can still use spirit skills. So ninja style, it makes sense to use the Nekomata Claw, for example, to do a kickback to be safe, at least. If you run out of ki too often. Like if you're just standing there breathing, you don't wanna you don't want that. That makes you die. So instead you can just spam any of your spirit skills in that state, and it kind of gets you out of it. I'm doing it a lot passively, because that's what you did in Nioh 2 as well. I thought I should probably mention that at least once.
このまま今日の都は滅びるんだわ。
So for example, almost no key, out of key. Again, I fucked it up. Immediately when you realize that you can't move, when the bar goes red, press the emergency button. And you're back in the game. Huh. Can't do that much. You can't really do that anymore, huh? It's actually better to use a different spirit for that. Like, Nekomata is perfect, I think. Nekomata, like, kick flips you back to safety. And does good damage. Can't really go wrong with that one. You don't have a second skill for a while. But the one that you have is pretty good. Main reason I'm not using him is because I just like the water spirit Kusanagi a little bit more. Gets me behind enemies easier. It actually matches well. Parry the first hit and then you just aura farm them. Never gets old, yeah. It only works against humans, you cannot parry yokai. But still. It's noise. There's multiple humans around, just shoot one. Can even troll their AI a little bit when they wanna shoot. Ah, fun. Don't like to pull mobs. I normally use my bow to single pull or just get rid of one. And usually they are programmed to just act in groups regardless. From what I have noticed. But yeah, if you keep the game 1v1, it's super manageable. It's good fun, you can do whatever you want, there's not much risk. If you fight 1v2, you're about to die. Run away. It's like a completely different game. Even if you know what you're doing, it's rough. It was always like that. Like any enemy can kill you at any point in the game, pretty much. Unless you have reached an end game and you're just going through some low difficulty area. Enemies do have some stats. But I'm pretty sure some enemies in the first area could still kill me right now. I haven't really grown that much since the first area. Which is a good thing. Must be early game that you can't pull just one? Maybe, yeah. I don't really wanna be in front of that cannon over there. Like, you can move and aim the weapon at the same time? Yeah. That is awesome. You're right about that. You cannot do it with cannons, you can only do it with guns and bows. Is that a weapon master? Oh yeah. It is. Oh, 3 HP. Whew. Hey, maybe I can just use it to actually kill him in one go, huh? Just don't get hit by the cannon. No! And he hits hard. Classic hammer main. It's over. GG. It's actually awesome that this just works like that. The skill combination is so fun to use. You get one parry and then one really big hit. Maybe I can find a way to make that hit even stronger. Like maybe some ninjutsu that can put debuffs on enemies. Some elemental debuffs can help. I think I'm gonna stick to that skill combination for a while longer. But ninja weapons, I think I wanna switch a little bit more. Ninja sword is cool. I like the Asuna drop grapple. But it's just missing skills at this point, I feel. Just lacking some oomph. This should bring me to another shrine. I think I'm gonna call it a day there. It's a big area. And I gotta get some food. No shrine? The shrine is a bit further. It's a couple more minutes still. But enemy base and then it's probably over. Gonna check on the chickens for one, yeah. Chickens, cats. And my own stomach as well. Oh. Just impossible to fight. It's an actual Dark Realm for once, I can't see anything. Might have also one last tip, because I just noticed it again. You might have noticed that when enemies just drop down and become staggered, and you can, like, the circle becomes red, you can grapple them, you can deal big damage. They stay there for a while, and you can actually hurt them first with a couple other moves as well to maximize your damage. Like right there, I tried to get in another attack before I finish them off with the grapple. Sometimes I just go for a stronger attack right away too. The enemies can't really do much in that state anyway. Stagger them for a bit, exactly. Give them a couple of weak attacks, and then as their stagger timing runs out, you actually use the stagger to deal damage to them. That's what you want to do. The entire area is not even connected to anything else, it's just do Dark Realm and then get treasure. That's it. Nah, this goes onward, this goes to places. Should be able to level up on the next shrine. Yep. Got 2 million Amrita, that's maybe even 2 levels. Thing is, levels don't really do that much for you. Sure, skill points are nice. But the game is like built in a way where if you just progress far enough, losing 1 million Amrita is nothing. Like even if I died twice, yeah, it would be frustrating, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. So I don't mind running around with lots of Amrita. I don't need to rest at a shrine every now and then. I can go longer. Like even if you lose 3 levels worth of Amrita, it'll come back eventually. I'm on the right track. Dong. Should have stacked them in there. I knew it would be easy. That's it. Could have held held down the button even longer. Where is that weasel? I'm pretty sure it's not even a weasel. Hot Spring and Chichiko, there it is. Tangled Strike Lightning is actually strong. It's a combo finisher. And if it applies lightning damage, lightning debuff potentially, that's huge. But I'm not gonna play that weapon. Probably. It got nerfed too hard. Only one level, but I can use some Rita crystals to make up for the difference. I need about 90,000, like 87, 86,000. So that's 50 times 2. Don't need to be precise on that one. You get so many of these. Come on for 200. I'm not sure if you should just use these whenever you get them. I like to use the Amrita stones, crystals, when I'm close to a level up. But if you use them as you get them, you will probably get more levels out of it, technically. No reason to hold on to them, really. I believe they help you filling up your Amrita gauge so that you can go super mode more often. But I wouldn't rely on that as a mechanic. Eventually you're gonna run out, and you can grind them in certain missions, but it's not really that fun. You do it like me. I use them when I'm close to getting a level. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Like before I go to fight the mini-boss. Yeah. I see it the same way. That just makes sense. A new Spirit Vein popped up? Where? On the roof, huh? I wanna see this before I leave it. Over there. Probably invisible walls that don't let you jump over here. No. Okay. And from here it's just easier to get onto the roof. Guess there's one more cat you can pet from here. But there's no treasure or anything. Apparently. Some of these are a bit confusing. Alright. Did I get that final piece of my set? I don't think I need to change gear any soon. Like Wandering Shrine Maiden. Just regular. No. I didn't get anything. Unlucky. Oh, that's what I meant earlier. Like for this, if I want to get the special effects, can use the mouse fonts. Yeah. The special effects for this piece, I need 21 strength. That's usually why you wanna keep all the stats kind of balanced when you level up. You can spec into one, it will have the most glass cannon effects possible, if that's your playstyle, but if you want to have options to everything, you might want to level up all the stats equally. That's what the symbols mean, yeah, that's the stat requirements. Confused me as well. But in Nioh 1 it was more straightforward, because in Nioh 1 it was always tied to the same skill. Actually, I think it was Nioh 2. I think in Nioh 1 there were no restrictions. In Nioh 2 it was always tied to the skill stat. Hey Paragon. So where are we at for the region? How's the progress looking? Did some side quests today, did one boss. The statue ghost thingy, I one-shot that one. I don't know how it's called. Otonokobe or something. And the rest was pretty much exploration today. You said I should not do the Piles Katana side quest, right? So this one I should not do. But everything else I should, right? Perfect. Then I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Side questing with the other things that are open. And progressing into the big crucible, I guess. I noticed a lot of people evenly balance the stats. I only saw the streamer who put everything into 3. You can balance them however you want, really. I would just recommend the balancing act if you don't know what you if you don't have a specific build in mind. Like, I have seen Nioh 2 speedrunners go all in on dexterity, because you only need that one stat to deal big damage with certain ninjutsus to clear bosses. So they have no use for anything else. But as a regular first playthrough enjoyer, balance it out, you'll have a decent experience. No worries about anything. The only boss I actually struggle with is in this crucible. Awesome. I don't think I'm gonna make it through this tomorrow. Well, maybe. The area doesn't seem that huge. But maybe there's still there's a lot of land hiding behind these shadows here. If you have any questions about if you're like uncertain about something in the game, you can always let me know, or just like type it out. Like, always nice to help people out, because the game is overwhelming too at first, that's for sure. No need to be shy. Still in the first crucible. Against the flying long neck dude, I think. I forgot his name. Baba something. Yeah. Only play about an hour a day. And I go slow. Yeah, it's cool too. I only play it when I stream it too. But it's more than 1 hour. By far. I'm having a blast so far, actually. I was skeptical at first, But the game does grow on me. Especially like the sword combo. Parry into walk up is just so cool. And like 4 shots certain enemies. It's huge. But yeah, gotta get some food. For me and the animals around the house. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a nice one. See ya.